And as we walk, we must make the pledge that we shall always march ahead. We cannot turn back. There are those who are asking the devotees of civil rights, when will you be satisfied? We can never be satisfied as long as the Negro is the victim of the unspeakable horrors of police brutality. We can never be satisfied as long as our body is heavy with the fatigue of travel, cannot gain lodging in the motels of the highways and the hotels of the cities. We cannot be satisfied as long as the Negro's basic mobility is from a smaller ghetto to a larger one. We can never be satisfied as long as our children are stripped of their selfhood and robbed of their dignity by signs stating for whites only. We cannot be satisfied as long as a Negro in Mississippi cannot vote and a Negro in New York believes he has nothing for which to vote. No, we are not satisfied, and we will not be satisfied until justice rolls down like waters and righteousness like a mighty stream. I am not unmindful that some of you have come here out of great trials and tribulations. Some of you have come fresh from narrow jail cells. And some of you have come from areas where your quest for freedom left you battered by the storms of persecution and staggered by the winds of police brutality. You have been the veterans of creative suffering. Continue to work with the faith that unearned suffering is redemptive. Go back to Mississippi. Go back to Alabama. Go back to South Carolina. Go back to Georgia. Go back to Louisiana. Go back to the slums and get to...
Good morning, Rubido, and welcome back to our Falcon Show Daily.
I'm Lucio.
And I'm Colin Wilkes.
And now please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Ready? Begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
Hey, my name is Hector.
I'm Missy.
Nice to meet you. I was wondering if I could take you out on a date or something?
Sorry.
You're not down? Well, I mean, how about now? I have my ID.
Is that yours?
Yeah.
Then yeah.
Nah, well, too bad. I don't like ID diggers. Peace out.
Falcons, be sure to wear your IDs and lanyards, ensuring that your ID is visible, not on backpacks or other items, but on yourself. Be the standard, wear your lanyard. Don't be without your ID.
Here is the lunch menu for the month of February.
Falcons, here is your quote of the day. Hold fast to dreams, for if dreams die, life is broken winged bird that cannot fly. Langston Hughes.
Falcon, for the month of February, Rubido High School will be celebrating Black History Month. In honor of this time, we will be sharing with you biographies of various individuals and groups who have played an important role in that history. Here's one now.
Falcons, in celebration of Black History Month, we had a special guest perform at lunch yesterday and show us a little bit about a different culture. Here's a quick recap of yesterday's event.
William Edward Burghardt Du Bois, later known as W.E.B. Du Bois, was born in Great Barrington, Massachusetts, on February 23, 1868. As a young man, Du Bois received a B.A. from Fisk University before becoming the first African American to earn a Ph.D. from Harvard in 1895.
What is impressive about W.E.B. Du Bois, when he went to Harvard, they wouldn't accept his 4-year Fisk degree. Du Bois also faced the problem of not being allowed to stay on the Harvard campus after 6 p.m. So if you put it in context historically, it was a great feat.
While teaching at Atlanta University, Du Bois produced a number of academic works, including The Philadelphia Negro in 1899, the first case study of a Black community in the United States.
Du Bois went into these blighted areas. He found a population that had terrible health issues, a lot of social ills such as poverty, high infant mortality, prostitution. He didn't entirely excuse the African American population, but in his analysis, he was very forceful about pointing out racism as a reason for a lot of these ills.
Both Du Bois and Booker T. Washington emerged as advocates of their race. However, as an alternative voice to Washington's book, Up From Slavery, Du Bois published The Souls of Black Folk in 1903.
It was an absolutely unique book. It contains poetry, autobiographical sketches, historical articles, memoir, a wide-ranging representation of the diversity of Black experience.
In 1905, Du Bois founded the Niagara Movement, opposing Booker T. Washington's racial accommodation theory. The organization became the forerunner of the NAACP, and years later, Du Bois was appointed editor of the NAACP magazine, The Crisis.
Du Bois wanted The Crisis to have two main components: protest on the one hand and uplift on the other. At the same time that he was protesting lynching and race riots, he was building a consciousness.
While continuing his work for civil rights, Du Bois published his first novel, The Quest of the Silver Fleece, in 1911. 4 years later, he published The Negro, the first general history of Black Africans.
He was one of the early scholars who felt like you could not understand the status and condition of Blacks in the United States unless you came to terms with the status and condition of Africa.
In 1920, Du Bois published the first of his 3 autobiographies, entitled Darkwater: Voices from Within the Veil. Then in 1935, Du Bois published his magnum opus, Black Reconstruction in America.
With his 3 autobiographies, and in a sense you could say his body of work, Du Bois gave us a document of what it was like to be Black in the American century.
While becoming more influenced by communism, Du Bois made a losing bid for the New York State Senate at the age of 82. By 1961, Du Bois joined the Communist Party and moved to Ghana, where he died on August 27, 1963.
W.E.B. Du Bois can be deemed arguably the most profound African-American intellectual of his generation. His ideas are still highly relevant for the present generation of scholars.
Here are this week's sports schedules.
Attention Falcons and parents, Rubidoux now has a parent Facebook page. Check it out.
Sign up for our next blood drive. The blood drive is Tuesday, February 13th. If you are under 18, you must have a parent permission slip signed.
Want a special gift for your Valentine? Drama Club will be selling Valentine's Day grams during lunch. Come down to the quad from today until February 13th to order yours and support the Drama Club.
Sign up now to join choir for the upcoming year in room 1601 by the locker rooms. No audition necessary. Come before school, lunch, and after school to reserve your spot.
Attention seniors, the Riverside Women's Club is pleased to offer $750 scholarships to male or female seniors. Scholarships will be awarded based on the applicant's academic achievement, community service, extracurricular activities, and their essay. Please email an electronic version of your application to rwcscholarshipapplications@gmail.com. The deadline for submitting your application is on or before Thursday, March 8th, 2018. For more information, please visit Ms. Marino in the College and Career Center.
Falcons, this week is a National Counselors Week. Thank you to all our outstanding counseling department and staff, which includes guidance coordinators such as Mr. Marmolejo, Mrs. Gonzalez, Mrs. Sanchez, and Mrs. Mayin, pronounced Mayin. Also, our mental health counselor, Mrs. Nioki, and the College and Career Readiness Center operated by Ms. Marino and Ms. Orozco for great things they do for our students. As Principal Dr. Arax commented, our counselors play a vital role in the educator's process. Thank you for supporting our students in areas of academic achievement, personal and social development, career development, as well as ensuring our students become the productive, well-adjusted adults for tomorrow.
Attention Falcons, to celebrate the summer of 2018, the Fine and Performing Arts from RCC will be presenting Footloose. Footloose is a program that provides K-12 students the opportunity to perform in a theater production at a college level, and it also offers college credits. Auditions will be held on Saturday, May 12, 2018 at 1 p.m. in the Landis Performing Arts Center, located at RCC. For more information, please visit www.rcc.edu.
Seniors, we are currently at 60% of our FAFSA completion here at Rubidoux. Seniors, make sure to fill out your FAFSA, no more delays. Fill out the paper that pays. Benjamin Franklin once said, if a person empties their purse into their head, no one can take it from them. An investment in knowledge always pays the highest return.
Attention seniors, Riverside City College wants you. Step 1. Attend the RCC application workshop. Come get assistance with completing and submitting your RCC application. Bring your Chromebook. Step 2. Attend the RCC Web Advisor Orientation Session. Bring your Chromebook on Thursday, February 8th at 2:15 p.m. in the library or Thursday, February 15th at 2:15 p.m. in the library. Step 3. Take the RCC AccuPlacer Placement Exam. You must sign up for this exam in the College and Career Center, and you must complete steps 1 and 2 before you take the placement exam. See Ms. Marino or Ms. Orozco in the College and Career Center for more information.
Welcome to the Live Ma Scholarship. This scholarship is designed for those looking for financial help to explore their passions and pursue their dreams through secondary education. It isn't based on your grades or how well you play sports. There are no right or wrong answers, no essays, no test scores. Students who are selected will receive funding for college, university, trade school, or post-high school vocational program. How do you apply? It's pretty easy. Create a video that tells your story in 2 minutes or less. It could be a short film, animation, or a simple testimonial.
What's up? My name's Isaiah.
My name's Natalie.
Hi, my name is Jasmine.
You can film your submission video on your phone, computer, tablet, or any other video-enabled camera that you have access to. Then, all you have to do is upload the completed video onto the website, www.livemossscholarship.com. Don't worry about the technical aspects. We just want to get an idea of who you are and what you're all about. Tell us in your own voice why you should be considered. Be sure you answer, what is your passion?
I love everything about music.
All I do is draw all day. I don't know what's gonna take me, but it's gonna take me somewhere.
I just love to take things apart, see how they work, and put them back together.
People express themselves through fashion more than anything else.
Here's some ideas. What experiences have shaped you growing up?
I just moved around a lot. I just always had to adjust to a new school.
Growing up in a small town, there's not a lot of ways to connect with fashion.
If you are awarded the scholarship, how will it change your life?
This scholarship can help me live my dream of being an artist.
I'll have the opportunity of a lifetime that I never thought I'd ever get.
This is your chance to define your generation. And it all starts with you.
Applications for California State Summer School for the Arts is now open. If you are interested, please see Ms. Moreno in the Career Center.
The 2018 College Scholarship Application Period has opened, and Greater Riverside Dollar for Scholars awards tens of thousands of dollars to worthy students. The application will be open till February 28. This application is easy as 1, 2, 3. Step 1. Go to www.greaterforriverside.dollarsforscholars.org. Step 2. Check on students and parents. Step 3. Create your online student profile and complete your application.
That's it for today, Rubido.
I'm Lucio.
And I'm Colin.
Soar
high and have a Falcon amazing day. Stay golden, Falcons, and you've just been fed.